What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy here for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, baby, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Virgo. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Shout out my notification gang. Thank you guys so much for rolling through. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody's been doing well with everything that's going on so far. Hopefully you guys are having a safe quarantine. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, baby. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through for you, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's cracking? Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the King of Swords in reverse, so you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy, Virgo, is the Ace of Cups reversed. We cannot escape this card. I've seen this card for Virgo a lot of times in the past couple of dailies. In regards to who you're connecting with here, you got the Moon card, and as for the outcome that's present, we got here the Eight of Pentacles. So, Virgo, you could possibly be connecting here with a Pisces. You also may be dealing with a water, air, or earth sign, so whatever resonates is what resonates there to you. But based on what I'm seeing here, I do feel that a lot of you guys right now are working through emotional issues such as being scared and fearing vulnerability. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are focusing on kind of getting yourself through that. Because like I've said for a while now, there have been some Virgos that have been very emotionally unavailable, that have been very kind of shut down, steering away from love and steering away from partnerships and getting together with people. I do feel for a while that some of you Virgos have been dealing with that, but what's happening here is that you're acknowledging it. You know, you're acknowledging that you've been emotionally shut down. You've been acknowledging that, you know, there's a lot of emotional residue you haven't necessarily cleared yet. And I feel like you're working on it. So I think that's a good sign here so far. For any Virgos that have been dealing with emotional unavailability, for any Virgos that have been dealing with genuinely just feeling shut down and disconnected, I feel like you've been working through those issues and you're focusing on working through them, which is a very good start. And in regards to, I want to say 1 or 2 daily readings ago, we talked about this, and I think the same energy is coming through here. Excuse me, where you're just focusing on clearing through your emotional issues and problems, and, you know, you're getting yourself back in touch with you. Okay, so that's good here, man. Definitely some self-care, definitely some self-love. And for those of you that have been scared to be vulnerable or have been dealing with insecurities or are scared to be vulnerable to other people, I feel like this is the time where you're really kind of standing in your confidence, Virgo. You're really kind of owning what you are and who you are. And I also feel like the fear of rejection or the fear of judgment is starting to be removed in your energy. So for those of you here that may have fear of judgment or fear of rejection, things of that nature, I feel like you're going to be working through that as well. So nonetheless here, you're definitely getting to a space where you're tapping more into your inner confidence, your inner power, and owning yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. So pretty good reading coming out here for Virgos. I like that you guys are tapping into that confidence energy and owning who you are. And at the end of the day, Virgo, man, there's going to be people that hate you. And if people are hating on you, you're doing something right. That's definitely something to be remembered by. And the fact of the matter is that you're working on yourself, and that's all that's important. So don't give a shit what anybody else says. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Live your life on your own terms. Be who you are. And if somebody rejects you, then they're not supposed to be with you, right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, we started out with my earth signs, so we're gonna go earth, water, fire, air. I like that. Let's do it. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 386 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. So, Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Knight of Wands. You can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy, Sagittarius, is the Seven of Wands reversed. The person you're dealing with here is the Knight of Cups, and the outcome that's present here is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, based on what I'm seeing for Sagittarius, I kind of feel like this is you drifting away from somebody who may kind of be bringing some codependent energy to the field. Who you're connecting with over here, we got a Knight of Cups. Now, from what I'm seeing here, actually, you know what? Let me scratch that, actually. I see something a little bit, I see two different readings. So let me start to continue where I left off. If you're a Sagittarius, dealing with somebody who's bringing forth codependent energy, I definitely feel like you're kind of tired of, it's almost like you have been trying to fight the codependency for so long that you almost gave in. So, from what I'm seeing here, if you've been dealing with somebody who's codependent to you, I feel like you've tried to make yourself as individual as possible. Like you've tried to move yourself away from it as much as possible, but there may be some Sagittariuses that actually ended up giving into a codependent connection and fueling the dependency for another person. Now, here's the other way that I see this. For some of you Sages, there may be somebody coming towards you here, trying to offer you love, but you may be finding it very difficult to let your barriers down. Seven of Wands reversed. And the Seven of Wands reversed talks about letting your barriers down, but I feel like a good amount of you guys are kind of having a little bit of anxiety with this. A little bit of the fight or flight mode here. So for some Saggies here, if there's somebody coming towards you with romance and love and things of that nature, I definitely feel like you're interested in that person, but at the same time, you're a little scared to let your guard down. You want to do it, but it's something that's very scary. And as for the outcome that's present here, Nine of Pentacles reversed, there can be some Sagittariuses that have found somebody they genuinely are interested in, but are experiencing feelings of unworthiness or feelings of non-confident, okay? So some of you may not be experiencing being very confident around a certain person. You may feel like they're out of your league, or, you know, you're out of their league, or anything of that nature. So if there's any Saggies right now that are dealing with somebody who they are interested in and are scared because you are having these insecurities in regards to who you're connecting with, you know, this is the time not to run away. This is the time to own who you are. So I saw two different storylines here. You know, there could be a Saggy connecting with a codependent person, and some of you guys may be giving into that connection because you feel like fighting it makes things worse. For other of you Sagittarians, you may be interested in somebody and they're super interested in you, but the closer they get to you, the more vulnerable you get and the more scared you get. So some of you guys may be getting scared at the vulnerability that somebody's bringing towards you, and it may actually make you feel insecure. So either way, if you're dealing with both of these types of connections, the main message here is that you really have to hone in on your confidence. You really have to hone in on owning who you are and projecting what it is you want in a very direct manner. All right, Sag? That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Interesting way. There was like a flip-flop of readings in this one. I like it, though. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 485 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Sagittarius, excuse me. Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 478 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Okay, Pisces, there's definitely a little bit of an interesting energy coming through for some of you guys. We're going to take a deep look into that real quick. What's going on here? Well, your overall energy, Pisces, Ace of Cups reversed. We can never escape this card in the daily readings. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is the Devil. Yeah, I was feeling flushed. Okay, or flustered, all right? You could be connecting with a Capricorn here. Your current energy, Pisces, or the person you're dealing with, excuse me, is the Justice reverse, and the outcome that's present here is the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay, so Pisces, you could be connecting with a Capricorn or a Libra. You also may be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign. Based on what I'm seeing here, you're definitely coming from a position where you feel like you were treated in an unjust manner, where you were treated poorly, okay? Unfairly, if that's a word. And from what I'm seeing here, the person you're connecting with almost kind of appears like they were treating you completely fine. So I feel like with the person you're dealing with, somebody can't see their flaws, somebody can't see their wrongs, and you can see it straight through. So Pisces, if somebody has treated you unjustly or poorly or not, or, unfairly, whatever the word is, or the term is over here, you know what they did to you was wrong. And the person you're dealing with, it's almost like they have this narcissistic type personality where no matter what they do, they don't feel like they could ever do any wrong. So I did feel this energy, Pisces, where you are very frustrated at that. And you're very frustrated at this person because whoever you're surrounded by can do many wrong things and not even recognize it, not even own it. And with the Ace of Cups reversed here, this was starting to make you fall out of love or no longer care for somebody in your environment, whether this is your friend, family member, lover, etc. So for what I'm seeing for Pisces, if somebody in your environment was treating you like shit and literally getting to the point where they believe that they were never doing anything wrong, I think that it frustrated you quite a lot to the point where you really needed to isolate yourself. You got here Five of Wands and the Four of Cups reversed. Now the Four of Cups reversed talks about going off into a new direction, deciding to say, fuck this shit, I'm out. And with the Five of Wands, it talks about the conflict getting so heated to the point where it's become an internal conflict and has made a negative impact in your life. So Pisces, I do feel here that somebody has basically pushed you away with the way that they were acting, and considering that they never thought that they could do any wrong, you've gotten to the point here, Pisces, where you're not going to deal with somebody who can't reflect and understand their actions and how they negatively impact you, nor are you going to allow somebody to continue negatively impacting your life when you have the free will to walk away. So from what I'm seeing here for Pisces, you fell out of love with somebody, you stopped caring for them like you used to, because of the way that they were treating you, and you didn't find it fair one bit. And I definitely feel here with the Devil card in general, you're in a position right now, Pisces, where you don't want to be in that negative energy all the time, especially being surrounded by that specific person. So at the end of the day, you're moving forward and you're walking on. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to we got Earth, Water, Fire, Air, going to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my motherfucking Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Ayo! Shout out Universal Intuition. What's cracking, Jacqueline? Thank you for coming through. I'm glad that that message resonated, all right? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, baby. Let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Libra, the overall energy for you guys here is the High Priestess in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with the Pisces. Your current energy, Libra, is the Page of Cups reversed. The person you're dealing with here is the Devil card in reverse, and the outcome that's present here is the Death in reverse. We got a lot of shit going on. Libra, you may be connecting possibly here with a Capricorn. You also may be dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces, okay? From what I'm seeing here right now, there is someone here that's trying to release you, Libra. We got here the Devil card in reverse. Someone's trying to walk away from a situation with you and release you. And I think that's all due to the Page of Cups reversed. You're in a position right now where you're no longer offering your love to a person who doesn't necessarily appreciate it. And with the High Priestess card in reverse, I feel like you had got some sort of message, Libra, whether it was intuitively or physically. And this message was basically showing you that the person you were connecting with was not appreciating you in the way that you deserved. The person that you were connecting with was not offering the value that you deserved. So basically from what I'm seeing here, it's very similar to the Pisces reading. So these two readings may intertwine. But Libra, whoever you were connecting with, they were starting to fade out because they were starting to care less. And they had a whole package in front of them and they didn't even acknowledge it. So when you started to realize that this person was showing less love and affection over time, you started to withdraw yourself. So as this person distanced themselves, you started to distance yourself as well, until it got to the point here with the Death card in reverse where you figured out that nothing is going to change, this is remaining the same, and me and this person are fading out. So I feel like this is one of those situations, Libra, where you and the person you're connecting with just started fading out over time, and you noticed that the less they started showing that they cared, you were just going to show them, hey, if you're going to distance yourself, I'm going to distance myself myself as well, because there shouldn't be any reason for me to stick around towards a person who's not even showing me the attention that I deserve. And with the death card in reverse here, you felt like it was never going to change. So you made a clear decision here, Libra, to walk away, moving forward with your life, unfortunately, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my earth signs. What do we got coming through from my beautiful Capricorn, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 560 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through. It's much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Real quick, guys, I just want a little quick announcement because there is something on my mind that's bothering me. I've been seeing in my comments lately, whether it's a daily reading or whether it's live or whether it's a monthly reading that I post, where people are just complaining all the time about their zodiac signs, when they're going to get done, things of that nature. Guys, I don't pick a specific order ever. I don't do Aries to Pisces. I do random orders every video, and every month I make a list randomly of what sign I'm going to do, and every month all 12 signs will get done. I will never skip your sign. There are people that constantly go, oh, you're going to skip my sign, or you skip this, or you skip that. I have playlists on my channel that show you which signs are done, and there's always going to be 12 videos of a playlist there that shows you for every single month. So I'm never going to skip signs, guys, and in the daily reading, I'm never going to skip a sign either. We do 12 signs here. They all get done. It doesn't matter who goes first. It doesn't matter who goes last. So there's a lot of people out there who just send in a lot of complaints, and all I ask is to be patient with me, guys. I am still a human. I am still a regular person dealing with quarantine just like everybody else is dealing with. And, you know, at the end of the day, I have a lot of other things to do, and I love doing the work that I do, and I try to give as much time to it as I can, but hey, man, you know, I am a human. I got other shit going on, too. So if you guys can just, you know, bring some patience with me and not complain who goes first, who goes last. Are you going to skip this sign? Are you going to skip that sign? It doesn't matter who goes first or who goes last. What matters is that it gets done, and it will get done. I never leave you guys hanging, and that's something that's really important to acknowledge. So just show me a little more patience, and I would really appreciate that, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And also, heyo, thank you so much, Cassandra, for the $50. Much appreciated. Hello, my lovely aunt. Wow, 2 days in a row. Damn, you must be a special soul. Thank you so much, Cassandra. Much appreciated for the compliment as well as the donation, my dear. It helps out a lot. Thank you so much, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, so going back to my earth signs. What do we got going on for the Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cappy, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what we got coming through. I don't know what's going on here, Capricorn, but I definitely feel something interesting. Your current energy, or no, your overall energy, Capricorn, is the Ace of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy, Capricorn, is the Ace of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the King of Cups. And the outcome that's present is the Two of Cups in reverse. Ooh, shit. That took a damn twist. So Capricorn, you love somebody. They love you, but where the fuck is the commitment? That's the vibe that I'm seeing here. You love somebody, they love you, but where is the relationship? Where is the commitment? How long do I have to wait for you to really step up and show me how much you motherfucking love me? That's where it's at right now. And I feel like you and a person are definitely in a space where you are open with communication. You talk to one another. There's great, you know, whatever it is that you have, there's a great connection here between you and another person. And you guys vibe on a very, very, very good level. But you're waiting for a commitment here. Two of Cups reversed. Maybe you're in a relationship right now and you're like, why hasn't he or she proposed? Or maybe you're just talking to somebody and you're like, why haven't he or she asked me out? This is one of these energies where you want somebody to take initiative because you're waiting for a commitment to come towards you. I would definitely say communication here has to be key. If you feel like you want to move things forward with somebody, Capricorn, you have to let them know about that. And let's just say, for example, Capricorn, you have talked to your person, you've told them that you are looking for commitment and things of that nature, and they still haven't moved forward with you. I think that this is one of those things that you have to be a little bit more patient for. So for the Capricorns that are waiting for commitment from a specific person, I see that they're interested, I see that there's love from them, and I see that they care about you, but give them a little bit more time, because keep in mind, both parties have to be on the same page in order to enjoy a passionate, beautiful commitment. So I do feel here that the person you're dealing with is not giving up on you, all right? They're very much so a part of your world here, but I do feel that for some of you, they may need more time before they're able to commit. The Hierophant card in reverse, okay? So it will come towards you. We got here the Eight of Wands. There will be a commitment coming towards you, but you got to give this person more time. And for whatever reason they're holding back, maybe they're holding back because of their past, maybe they're holding back because of their worries about a future, whatever it is, there are some reasons they're holding back, but they will work through those reasons. So Capricorn, for those of you waiting on a commitment from a person who's clearly showing that they love and care about you, just give them more time. Enjoy the moment with them. Keep in mind, a label does not matter. A husband as a label can be just as good as a boyfriend, right? Or a person that you're dealing with. The main thing that I'm trying to say is that you should enjoy the time you have with that person, not the label that you want to have with them. You know what I'm saying? So be patient. I do feel that coming towards you. Don't really give a fuck about the labels. Just enjoy the time you're spending with that person. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey, yo. Thank you so much for the 1111. Ellie Morales Life Purpose Guidance. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Thank you so much for the 1111. Cappy here. Thank you, my handsome. You're very welcome, my dear. Thank you for the compliment, and thank you for the donation. Much appreciated, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my motherfucking Leo gang, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 680 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Moon card in reverse. So you could be connecting with a Pisces or a Cancer. You might have Cancer somewhere in your chart, or even Pisces somewhere in your chart. Your current energy is the Ace of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present here is the Six of Cups. So Leo, you're trying not to look, in quotations, stupid, is what I'm seeing here. With the Moon card in reverse, you are trying to hide the fact that you love somebody based on the fact that they have been very stagnant with you. So you kind of feel like who you're connecting with doesn't care for you romantically. So you're hiding your feelings right now, Leo. And you're hiding those feelings because you don't want to look dumb. You don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want this individual to not accept you. Six of Cups, right? So I feel right now, Leo, a lot of you guys are struggling with the feelings you currently have for somebody. You are hiding them. Beneath the surface, you're madly in love with somebody, but on the surface, you pretend like you don't give a shit. And I feel like it's because your person over here, Two of Wands in reverse, they've never really made any movements with you. They've never really had any, and like right now, they're very stagnant with you. There's nothing going on. You don't know how they feel. You don't know what they are feeling towards you. So you don't want to make a move and say, oh my God, I'm in love with you, and then them reject you. That would make you feel embarrassed or make you feel like, you did something stupid. With the outcome that's present here, Six of Cups, the main thing that you want from this person is acceptance. But here's the thing, Leo, don't tag your worth onto anybody else. Don't put your worth on anybody else. That's not important. If if this person doesn't have feelings for you, you don't have to admit that you have feelings for them. But at the end of the day, Leo, don't be scared of rejection. What the fuck? Don't be scared of rejection, because at the end of the day, you either get a yes or a no. At least, what do you get? Clarity. At least you get some fucking clarity. So, listen, man, the way I am, at least, I have a Leo Venus. I would go fucking balls out and say, you know what? I'm in love with you. And I don't know how you feel, and I'd like to know how you feel. And if you don't feel the same way, it is what it is. I would say that personally, and I feel like that's what you should do. Doesn't mean you have to, though. It's your life. Live it the way you want to. But at the end of the day, if you got feelings for somebody, don't hide that shit. Let them know. Even if they're your best friend, let them know. Who cares? Let's get weird. Let's get weird, man. Post Malone type shit. Let's get weird. All right? Let your fucking best friend know you love him. Who the fuck cares, man? Because at the end of the day, love is love, and that's a beautiful thing. And if they don't reciprocate, they don't reciprocate. And with the outcome that's present, whoever this person is, not only are you scared of rejection, you're scared of losing them. Because you're like, what if I tell them I love them and I lose them? Well, then guess what? That was a person you probably should have lost. Because if somebody can't handle the fucking fact that you care about them in a romantic way and they walk away and avoid you because of that, are they in fucking 4th grade? Like, is that person that immature that they can't accept that current situation, that they gotta make shit awkward and can't be an adult about it? Then damn, you might as well walk away from that person, bro. Nonetheless, Leo, go balls to the wall, man. Say what you need to say. Let a motherfucking know if you love them. And, yo, don't worry about how the way it's gonna play out. You never know. They might say, oh shit, I'm in love with your ass too. You know, get over here. Let's start something. Let's start a relationship. Or they can say, hey, you know, I don't feel that way about you, but I'm cool with being friends. Or they can get weird. You know, they can get weird and awkward and be like, I don't want to talk to you no more. Fine, fuck them. It don't matter. The point is, Leo, don't be afraid to express yourself. You are a lion. You are a lion. Do not be afraid to express yourself at any given moment or any given time. Say what you need to say. And if somebody doesn't really fuck with what you gotta say, or if somebody walks out of your life, or whatever the outcome is what's meant to happen. Roll that faith up in God, baby, and let whatever's meant to happen, happen. Okay? Let's keep it popping and moving forward. Thank you so much over here for the donation, Lilith Be Divine. Thank you for the $11, or the $10, excuse me. Much appreciated, my dear. Thank you so much. All right? Was there one more donation that I skipped? I don't think so. No, I think we good. Yeah, we good. Thank you so much nonetheless, though, for those donations, guys. You guys are all much appreciated. So, all right, man. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 778 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got going on, baby. What's cracking? Cancer, your overall energy here is the World card. You can be connecting possibly with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and or a Leo. Now, the World card here signifies many things. Usually it signifies a new cycle being born or something new being birthed into your life, okay? Your current energy is the Death card, literally signifying fucking transformation. So Cancer, there's obviously something changing in your life. There could be a good amount of you guys that are seeing the number synchronicity 555. If you're seeing 555 a lot, Cancer, there's change that's occurring in your life. Whoever you're connecting with here, King of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present is the 10 of Cups reverse. I think that we are starting to see the narrative of the Cancer stereotype plummet. I think that there's a lot of people who have this narrative of Cancer, that Cancer is a romantic, sappy motherfucker, which part of us are, but it's like people have this narrative that all Cancers care about is love. That all Cancers care about is love. There's this narrative to it, where that's all Cancers will ever worry about in their life, is finding the perfect soulmate or being with the perfect person. And that narrative isn't always necessarily true. Yes, Cancers can be heavily romantic. Yes, Cancers can be lovey-dovey. But it doesn't mean that that's their entire life. And I feel like we're starting to see that narrative be squashed. Because right now, I see a lot of Cancers focusing on the bag. King of Pentacles. I see a lot of Cancers right now taking their time away from love and focusing on building a fucking empire. And what that empire is an empire of wealth, an empire of health, an empire of abundance. Literally taking a look at your life and saying, how am I going to get myself to the most grounded state? How am I going to make myself the most happiest in life? What am I going to do to really find my happiness in life? And a lot of you guys here are really setting your focus on that and breaking that fucking narrative. And I think right now, you kind of recognize a really big key piece of information, Cancer, and I talk about this all the time. When you create your best life, when you are living and creating your best life, things that fit in with that category will manifest. So if you're creating and living your best life, don't you think you would meet your best partner on a romantic level? Let's be honest. If you are creating and living your best life, don't you think your most best partner will eventually manifest in your life? Because you're on that frequency. So when you're creating and living your best life, you're attracting the best types of people, the best types of individuals. So that's where true love comes in. And that love comes in when you were never looking for it. Now, if you are a Cancer and you are desperately looking for love because that is the only thing that will fulfill your happiness, you're going to have a shitload of karmic connections. You're going to meet a crap load of shitty people that are going to hurt you, that are going to drag you down, and that are going to bring a lot of shit into your life that you never wanted in the first place. So, Cancer, you're breaking the narrative. You're not a crybaby, and you're not a love-strucken puppy. You're a motherfucking Cancer. You're a motherfucking crab. Okay? And with this energy that we're seeing here, you're in a position right now where you're really focused on just creating and living your best life, because the moment you create and focus on living your best life, everything else falls into place, and you know that. So I like that a lot. Things are falling into place with you. Things are falling into alignment for you. And as you continue to love yourself, as you continue to grow and find happiness within your own life, everything else is going to fall into place. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire, going to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful, beautiful Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Message is for Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 787 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Message is for Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, baby. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. So Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the Knight of Pentacles. You can be connecting with a earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy here is the Queen of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Seven of Wands, and the outcome that's present, Gemini, is the High Priestess. So you might be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a fire sign. You know, anything that resonates. Okay, you're definitely looking for emotional stability here. But emotional stability requires you removing yourself away from people that trigger you. That is something important to acknowledge. In order for emotional stability, sometimes you got to remove yourself from the people that trigger you on an emotional level. And that's what I feel like you're doing here. Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess. You definitely seem to be removing yourself from certain individuals during this time, Gemini. So whether this is you saying, I gotta let go of my ex and remove myself from my ex, or whether this is you saying, I gotta let go of my family or kind of like, avoid my family because I need time on my own, or whether this is a friend that you need to like take yourself away from, whoever is affecting you on an emotional level is who you are removing yourself from to focus on your emotional stability. Because keep in mind, if there are people around that are triggering your emotions and making you unstable, those are people that you have to avoid with during this time. So from what I'm seeing here, Gem, I feel like you're really focusing on your emotional stability. You're focusing on taking care of yourself and kind of keeping yourself in a positive surrounding, a positive environment, and anything that isn't really good for you during this time, you are kind of avoiding and walking yourself away from, okay? So nonetheless, Gemini, I definitely feel like you're focusing on your emotional stability. You're kind of making that a priority here. And anything that triggers you to make you unstable is what you're avoiding during this time, and you just know that this is what's right for you for now. There's this intuitive gut feeling that taking care of your emotional stability and taking care of your emotional health right now is something that's important, and I feel like you feel that on a very intuitive level. So be mindful of things that trigger you, people that trigger you. Try to avoid those people at all costs right now as you're working on yourself and your stability. And yeah, you know, take what resonates, take what doesn't. But I feel like this whole thing is focusing on your mental health and your emotional stability. You're taking care of yourself. And keep in mind, for the people that trigger you, really avoid yourself from them right now. Block those people if you have to. Okay? Make sure you are keeping yourself in a high vibrating and positive environment and continuing to take care of yourself. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful Taurus, please? Shout out my bull gang. Let's see what's cracking. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 771 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Bull Gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got going on. I hope we got some awesome stuff, man. What's cracking, Bull Gang? Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is the Chariot card in reverse. So this may be an energy where you feel like you are going one step forward and another step backward. Your current energy here is the Three of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Six of Swords, and the outcome that's present is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So for some of you Taurians, I don't know if this is about... Actually, this is kind of what it feels like. I feel like right now you guys are getting yourself out of the future. And what do I mean by that? When somebody has a mindset of always constantly wanting to be in the future, they're technically experiencing anxiety. Because all anxiety is the desire to escape the present moment. So for any Tauruses that have been heavily motivated to get to where they want to get, to, complete their goal, to be where they want to be, for any Tauruses who have been consistently living in the future and not living in the present, I think you're coming to this recognition of, okay, the future will exist, but in order to get there, I gotta enjoy what I'm doing right now. So I feel like something's getting brought into your awareness, Taurus, where you're recognizing, in order to move forward and have a good and happy future, I gotta focus on what I'm doing in this present moment right now. Because the truth of the situation is that the future doesn't really exist. The only moment that exists is this moment right then and now. And by the time you get to the future, it will still be the present moment. So I feel like you're done thinking and reading off too much into the future, Taurus. I feel like you're taking a step back here with a Chariot card in reverse and really focusing on saying, man, it's time to enjoy the present fucking moment. Instead of always searching for something new and always searching for where I'm gonna be in 10 or 20 years, etc. All right? You feel me here? So nonetheless, this is you recognizing, in the future, I'm not going to be magically healed or magically happy. All of that stuff and all of that success starts now. It's that recognition and self-awareness. Because the truth is that if you're doing nothing about your life now, how do you expect your future to pan out? But if you're focusing on success, finding your inner happiness, enjoying the life you're creating right now, then your future is going to be rather positive. So you can always predict the future based on what is going on now. Okay? So from what I'm seeing here for Tauruses, I feel like you guys are taking a step back, chilling and relaxing, not really focused too much on the future, but really focused on the present moment here. And I think that that's benefiting you guys a lot. Okay? I like that. I like that a lot, Taurus. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my motherfucking Aries, baby? What do we got going on? By the way, Aries, I want to give you your last happy birthdays before we reach Taurus season. It is happening quite soon. So, nonetheless, Aries, happy birthday to all of you, and happy belated or happy late birthday to any of you guys. Hope you guys had an awesome, awesome season. Aries, I know it sucks. For those of you that are in quarantine or lockdown, I know it sucks, having a birthday where you can't do what you want to do. Chances are, I'm born on June 22nd. Chances are, I might have a quarantine birthday myself. So I understand if your plans may have been ruined this year due to the virus. I get it. And I do apologize for those of you, but I hope you turned up. I hope you had a fucking awesome time. I hope you celebrated living another fucking year. And that is a beautiful thing. The fact that you are still out here breathing and surviving, that is a gift to be grateful for each and every single day. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as possible, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Message for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's cracking, baby? Aries, your overall energy here is the Page of Swords in reverse. You're logging off of something here. This is the energy of no longer taking a look at a specific person. This is just straight up saying, I'm taking my attention off of somebody. So you appear to be taking your attention off of somebody here, okay? Your current energy is the Knight of Cups reversed. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Swords reversed. And the outcome that's present is the Four of Cups reversed. Aries, you're taking your attention off of somebody who isn't putting their attention on you. Point blank, period. Two of Swords reversed. It talks about somebody who's unable to make a decision. You were connecting with a person who was unable to make a decision. They don't know what they want with you. It was a very indecisive person. They didn't make any sort of moves with you, and they weren't showing you what they wanted on a romantic level with you, okay? Happy birthday, Pamela. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming in the chat. Have an awesome birthday. But nonetheless here, Aries, whoever you were dealing with, very stagnant energy. And it got to the point where you start to recognize, is it worth giving my love, affection, and attention to somebody who doesn't even know what they want with me? Absolutely not. So you're taking the attention off of somebody. You're done waiting to see if they care about you or not. If somebody cares about you, Aries, you want them to be blunt with you. You want them to come up and say, hey, I fuck with you, I like you, this, that, and the third, I want to be with, I want a relationship with you, etc. You want somebody to be real with you. And if they're not doing that and they're playing cat and mouse with you, you don't want to sit there and guess how they feel. You want to know the truth. So as for the outcome that's present, Aries, something that started off quick is going to end just as quick. With the Four of Cups in reverse here, you're letting that shit go. You're emptying that cup, and you're just recognizing somebody else deserves to take my cup. This person's going to miss an opportunity with you. You're not missing an opportunity with them. All right? So you're taking the attention off of somebody, especially a person that you don't feel is giving the attention to you, and you're putting yourself back out there, being open and available to new options and new cups to explore, okay? So I like that. Aries is back on the market. Someone here missed out on you, and that's A-okay. You know, there will be people that will take up the opportunity. There will be people that will reject it. There will be people that will miss out on it. Let people miss out on those opportunities, because there will be one person eventually who is going to be so grateful and thankful that they met you, and definitely will not miss out on anything that's occurring in your life. All right, let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward, going all the way to my earth, fire, water, going to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Message is for Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. So the 751 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got going on, man. By the way, Scorpio, I just want to thank you guys for all the love on the Scorpio Monthly. You guys were popping out, so I appreciate you guys tuning in on my channel. I really appreciate that. Let's take a look here, Scorps. So, your overall energy is the 10 of Cups in reverse, okay? This talks about emotional unfulfillment. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In your current energy, we have you. The Death card. This is Scorpionic energy. The person you're connecting with is 9 of Pentacles reversed. The outcome is the Hermit. You are really looking for people that are going to take initiative. You see, Scorpios can be very much so, what's the word I'm looking for? Dominant. But Scorpios like to be submissive. And we're not just talking about sexy time, okay? Scorpios like to be submissive sometimes. They don't always want to take the lead. They want somebody else to take the lead. They want somebody else to take initiative. And I feel like you're in a position where you're looking for a man or a woman who is standing in their confidence. You are looking for a person who knows who they are, who takes initiative in their life. Somebody who isn't afraid to be the real them. Because I feel, Scorpio, you've been in a position where you have connected with so many people who just don't know who they are. You've connected with so many people who just don't stand in that confidence. And I think that you're tired of it. I think that you want to date someone who knows who they are and is proud of it and is standing in that confidence and is standing in that power. I don't think you want to date a person who doesn't know who they are and is scared to be who they want to be. So with the 10 of Cups reversed here, you may have had plenty of those types of connections that have brought emotional unfulfillment to you. And if those connections have brought emotional unfulfillment to you, the only thing that you feel is truly going to fulfill you is meeting a real, genuine person who is being themselves. And as for the outcome that's present here, the Hermit card, I don't see you guys making any sort of moves on anyone until your Prince Charming comes on the way and comes and fucking sweeps you right off your feet. Scorpio's looking for Prince Charming. Scorpio's looking for the person that's going to take initiative and let them know how beautiful they are and stand in their own confident power and sweep you right off their motherfucking feet. You're looking for something real. Absolutely. Something authentic. Yes. But you're looking for that Prince Charming energy. That person who really takes a good initiative in life. You know, you're done fucking with these people who are insecure about themselves, to be honest. And you're done fucking with these types of people that are afraid to be, afraid to be who they are. I don't think that that's what you want no more. You want somebody who is just literally living in their authenticity, being the real person they are, and showing some damn confidence. Point blank, period. That's what you feel is going to fulfill you emotionally. And also, at the end of the day, like I said, it would be nice to be submissive instead of always being that person who has to be dominant, right? You want somebody to take the wheel every now and then. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. Okay, Scorpio. Well, I feel it, man. I feel it and I understand it. And, at the end of the day, I think that that's probably the best thing for you is only vibing with certain connections that you feel are raw and genuine and people that you feel are being their true selves. I think that's a perfect thing to wait out for, But my best advice to you, Scorpio, is let it all come into alignment with you. Don't chase those types of people. Don't wait for it to happen. Just continue living your life. Set the intention that that's what you're looking for, and you'll come into alignment with it, okay? Because like I always say, love is going to come knocking unexpectedly at your door when you're never even looking for it. The more you look for love, the more you end up resisting love. So be really mindful of that, okay? Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm just going to call you Chelly. Thank you, Chelly, for the $5. Much appreciated. You rock, Aunt. Absolutely love your readings. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the $5, Bonnie. You are amazing and one positive force among us today. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like I say, I really try to be as much as possible. Here's the raw and honest truth. I'm a human. Not every day am I going to be happy. Not every day am I going to be super positive. But I do my best when I come here to preach that and bring that to the world. I definitely have my bad days. I definitely have my amazing, awesome fucking days. And that's just life. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. But I always keep a positive attitude. I do my best to. Because even if I'm in a bad mood, you can still have a positive attitude. Even if I'm having a bad day, you can still have a positive attitude. Because positivity doesn't necessarily mean happiness. It just leads you to happiness. Positivity is like that light at the end of the tunnel. So that's what I try to do because positivity has saved me in so many situations in my life that I decided to continue preaching it because positivity is a powerful thing. Being optimistic and staying positive about certain situations has brought an exponential amount of growth into my life. So I think that that's important, But nonetheless, thank you to for those donations. I really appreciate that. All right. So we did my water signs, we did my earth signs, we did my fire signs. Last but not least, what do we got coming through for my beautiful, 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 beautiful Aquarius? What's cracking, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 708 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's cracking, baby? So Aquarius, your overall energy here, non-surprisingly, is the Ace of Cups reversed. Motherfucking card's been coming out everywhere, man. I gotta hide this card in this deck. Your current energy, Aquarius, is the Ace of Swords reversed. Your person you're dealing with is the Six of Cups, and the outcome that's present here is the King of Cups. Okay, so your past is kind of not necessarily knocking on your door, but somebody is heavily reminiscing about you. And this is a person that you had fell out of love with. This is a person that you still don't currently have romantic feelings for. And I feel like there is somebody lurking from your past, most likely an ex lurking, somebody who still cares here. And you're not in contact with them. You're not in communication with them. But someone here still has feelings for you. Wow. What is this about? Clarify the Six of Cups. And we got here the Four of Wands in reversed. And clarify here the King of Cups. We got here the Temperance. And one more clarification. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse. And we got here the Seven of Pentacles. So Aquarius, someone's been waiting on you. Ever since you guys have disconnected, whether you have broke up with this person or this person has broke up with you, someone here is living in the past. Six of Cups. They're living in happy memories of you two being together, and they haven't moved on nor healed from it. And with the King of Cups here, clarified by the Temperance card, this person wants to work things out with you again. And they have been waiting and waiting and waiting for you to talk to them. They've been waiting for you to communicate to them and respond to them. But you never have reached out because most likely you never even knew they still had feelings for you. So someone from your past is still waiting on you. Someone from your past is still stuck on you, hoping that you come on back to them and talk and communicate, and maybe you two can smooth things over and fall in love again. And this is an individual who's not living in the present. But in your case, Aquarius, you've already moved on. You're already living in the present moment. So you're dealing with somebody that you don't even know who it is from your past, and you're dealing with a person who is still just living in memories, hoping that you'd come back to them. Jeez Louise, man. Well, Aquarius, I don't think I have much advice for you. I guess my advice for you, Aquarius, is keep on living in the present moment and enjoying yourself. You don't ever have to go back to anybody if you don't want to. Enjoy your life. But I guess a message to the cross-watcher, if this resonates to your cross-watcher, is, hey, if you have feelings for Aquarius, don't wait on them. Let them know. And if the feelings aren't mutual, then move forward with your life. Because the thing that sucks about waiting for people is that how do you know the person you're waiting for even knows you're waiting on them? It becomes one giant radio silence clusterfuck mess. So for any cross-watcher out there, say something. You know? Oh, Angela commented it. She said, say something. Yes, say something. Okay? For any cross-watcher out there, say something. If you care about an ex of yours and you want to talk to Aquarius here, cross-watcher, say something to them. Because honestly, they have no idea, to be very fair. And like I said, if the feeling isn't mutual, move on. That's the thing, man. It's hard to understand because I guess I can kind of understand. I've been there before. I waited on a person before for about like a year. I was in love with this girl, waited on her for like a year. And you know what? Eventually I ended up moving on. But my thing is like, I recognize that after waiting on somebody for a year, it was such a waste of my fucking time. Like, I really, recognized that I could have moved on and meant somebody so much better. Like, I literally realized that waiting on somebody was one of the biggest mistakes. It was a waste of my time, and it was blocking me new opportunities from meeting other people. Because when you're waiting on somebody, you're not looking at the other opportunities around you. So never wait on somebody, especially if they don't even know you're waiting on them, all right? That's severely a waste of your time. And also, once you move forward from somebody that you know no longer serves, there will be a new amount of opportunities of people that will manifest into your life. So keep in mind, man, never wait. That's a waste of your time, and especially if the other person doesn't know, you're continuing to waste your time, even worse, all right? So never do that, I've been there before, but I will never be there again. You won't catch me waiting on nobody. Trust, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the donation. Maria Gonzalez, thank you for the $19.99. You're amazing as well, my dear. Thank you so much for that donation. Much appreciated, okay? So, nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. For those of you that come in and day out, always showing love. It's much appreciated. Thank you guys for those of you that always come out and show some love and like the video and support me. Thank you guys so much for that. For those of you that donate, no matter how big or how small, man, every donation genuinely makes a difference. Thank you guys so much for those of you that donate. It really makes an impact in my life, and I'm very grateful and appreciative of that. If anybody here is new and wants to join the Soul family, feel free to subscribe down below and turn on notifications. I would always love to expand my Soul family and meet new people. So if anybody here feels like subscribing, drop a sub, man. Join the Soul family. Also, guys, for those of you that aren't getting notifications, feel free to click the bell and then click it again. So make sure to enable notifications and make sure you select receive all notifications to never miss an upload from me. There is one more thing I need to talk about with you guys. Two more things, actually, before we sign off. The mid-month readings for April, they're going to be late. I know that, and that's on me, guys, and I do apologize. Those videos are going to be late, so I'm going to do my best over the next couple of days to get those out to you, at least a good majority of them out to you. So those will be late. Also, an update on issues with YouTube. YouTube's been very glitchy and buggy lately. YouTube has been very much in a space where it's been chaotic. There's been problem after problem after problem after problem. There's been problems with my processing. So my videos, like these live streams, for example, for people that don't know, when you end a live stream, it saves as a video. It uploads, but to process it, it's basically YouTube taking your video and making the file smaller and putting it into different qualities. So if you ever notice when you look on YouTube videos, you can put it in 720p, 480p, 260p, whatever. That's what processing does. And my videos have been taking about 10 to 15 hours to process. They used to take 5 to 10 minutes. So that has been basically preventing my video from showing up on my channel, showing up in notifications for some people, showing up in sub boxes for some people. So I've been having that problem with YouTube for the past week. So that's why, you know, some people may not be getting alerts or notifications or things of that nature because there have been a lot of issues with YouTube. So I just want to say I apologize for that. I come out for the daily reading Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. or a little bit earlier than that. So you guys can always catch me for the daily. And if you do not see the daily reading once it is finished, go to my page and go to my daily reading playlist tab. You'll see it there. All right. So nonetheless, man, ever since this virus hit, YouTube's been having a lot of bugs and glitches. I hope they get it fixed soon. I hope everything is okay with everybody that works at the team. And just bear with me, guys, for those of you that are having issues. All right. I love you guys. Hopefully they work with me and fix things soon. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.